After a few months, welcome back to Drasty. I would like to show you around the construction site of our monastery. At present, the most dramatic changes occur inside two buildings, and these are the former granary and the operating wing of the building. We hope that either at the end of this year or at the beginning of the next year, we will be able to move into these parts. Last year we received so many donations that we are now able to finance the completion of the interior of the Chapel of St. Teresa and important distribution systems in all buildings of the monastery. We are very grateful to all of you for that. It is just the chapel we are in right now, and namely in the oratory behind the altarpiece with a large east-facing window. This will be a place for private prayer. We plan to let the chapel open to public all day long, either for a short stop and visit in peace and silence, or for participation in some of the community prayers. Now we go inside the cloister, that is the space reserved for us sisters. The ambit corridors surrounding the so-called Paradise courtyard have already been glazed, and like in other places, works are ongoing on interior plastering here. In one part it adjoins the listed granary, the facade of which is being worked on with great care. Even before we visit it, we pass through the operating wing, on the ground floor of which there will be a kitchen and food stores. Right now we are in the future kitchen of our monastery. As all other household duties, we take care of cooking ourselves. We are looking forward to when, after the completion of the garden, we will also use more of our own raw material for it. The kitchen is connected to the dining room, that means the monastery factory. We have already left the operating wing and entered the granary. The underfloor heating is finished on its ground floor. In some rooms the ceilings will be plastered, in others the original bricks will remain visible. The first floor of the granary has changed significantly since our last visit. Our rooms, cells and workrooms are already clearly visible. The pipes to the radiators and electric cables have already been installed here. The beams on the ceiling will remain partially visible. In the cells we spend time reading and, if possible, also working. A large part of the day should take place in silence and solitude. We spend time of inner prayer together in the community chapel. In the middle of the front wall there will be a tabernacle and a cross. On the sides, places are already prepared for the statues of the Virgin Mary and Saint Joseph. The new wings of the monastery quadrature have already been insulated and are waiting for final exterior plastering. We are standing at the interface of the two wings, for the interiors of which we are still searching funds. There will be 6 cells here to complement those in the granary, so that the monastery could accommodate up to 21 sisters. On the ground floor of this wing, there will be the monastery gatehouse, parlotories, a shop with our products and a sacristy. The basement will then accommodate our workshops with relevant warehouses for fabrics, candles, ceramic clay and other materials we work with. Without completing this part of the monastery, we cannot close the cloister and fully live our usual way of life. We believe that with God's help this work will be completed, and that Drasty will become a place of peace and profound enjoyment of God's presence for many visitors. For us, the sisters, despite all the construction activities, Drasty has already become such a place, and that's largely thanks to your support. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all your loving concern. We continue to ask for your help and commit ourselves to your prayers. You are permanently included in ours.